show off to your family. So when you're training, it's really important to keep it positive, nice quick training sessions, about 15 minutes, and use high value treats such as meaty treats or a nice favourite toy that they like. Remember that dogs don't speak English, they speak dog, so keep your commands nice and short and sweet and very simple, and repetition is key. So we're going to start off by teaching a basic command of sit and wait. So with puppies and young dogs that haven't practiced the trick before, you want to have your dog in front of you, get it into a nice sit by raising the treat above their nose when their bottom goes down on the floor. Then you add the command sit. You tell them to wait, and then move away from the dogs. Take one step back from the dogs. Wait. And then for puppies, you go back to them after 1 second. And reward. So with younger dogs or dogs that haven't done it before, you want to build up the time that you're leaving them. So 1 second to 2 seconds to 3 seconds. Keep going back to them and rewarding them and making it a nice positive experience for them. So this just builds up a bit of added confidence for them. So if you're out at a cafe and they're sitting under the table and someone steps over them, they're not going to go mad when someone does that, because they'll be used to you practicing wait, and with you walking over the top of them and stepping around them and over them. You start by having your dog in front of you, and then you want to throw the treats on the floor for your dog. When the dog has finished eating their treats, you call them. As soon as their head turns to you and they look at you, you throw more treats on the floor. So you can throw them from left to right, you can do it underneath your legs, you can do it behind you. As long as you're doing it nice and quick, they're responding to their name, then that repetition is going to teach them that their name means a quick response is needed from them. So we'll just demonstrate with Doggy quickly. Doggy. That's it. So if you've got a high energy dog, obviously it'll be a bit quicker and they'll be going from left to right much quicker. With your family, you can all stand in a circle, and the idea is you take it in turns to call the dog between you. So if I was to call Dougie to me, I would reward him, Amelia would call him straight back, and he would be ping-ponging. So we'll do a quick demonstration of what we expect from the dog. So if you move back a little bit, and then call Dougie to you. Doggy. And then reward him. Doggy! Doggy, come! Good boy. Call him straight back to you. Doggy, come! Doggy, come! Doggy, come! So the next thing we're going to quickly show you is leave it command. So if you have your dog in front of you, you have a treat in your hand. You show the dog the treat and you say leave it. As soon as they've left it, you reward them, and you repeat that over and over again. So you can do this with puppies or dogs that haven't done it before. So you put your hands in front of them, you say leave it, leave it. So as soon as he stops nudging my hand and clawing at my hand, he gets the reward. So once they've got the command with having it in your hand, you put the treat on the floor in front of them. Leave it, leave it, leave it, take it. So over time you can build up the time that you're leaving the treat on the floor for them, and you can also move it closer to them. Once you've mastered the leave it command, you can practice it, put it in practice. So when you're out in the park with other dogs, the idea is that you say leave it and they walk past the dog and leave it. So in order to do this, you can practice with food at home, or if you're using toys, you can practice with toys as well. You can set up a nice obstacle course at home. So today we're using cones with sausages put on top of them. So we're just going to show with Dougie weaving in and out the cones, just telling Dougie to leave it as he goes. So every time your dog leaves whatever obstacle course you're using, you reward them. So we'll start with Dougie weaving in and out the cones. So when he wants to eat the sausage off the top of the cone, Amelia's going to tell him to leave it, and he's going to carry on. So as soon as he's left it, reward him. Good boy. So obviously you can do that at home with different things. You can do it as many times as you want to. They'll soon pick up what leave it means, have your dog in front of you. And you begin by weaving round. So you can pair weaving with the command round. Round, round, round. And you can go round as many times as you wish. Whoops, whoops. We're going back round the other way. And finish with your dog sat in front of you. We're just going to show you how to do paw and move it on to advance to press a nice bell for their Christmas treats to finish. So, if you start by doing paw, come this way. You get them into a nice sit in front of you. You hold the treat in front of their nose and wait for them to paw at your hand. As soon as they've done that, you reward them. And then you do it again and add the command paw. Paw. Good boy. Over and over. It takes a lot of patience and a lot of repetition, but once they've done it, they will automatically just give you their paw. Paw. Good boy. So instead of using your hand, once you've got the command paw, you can add a bell. So we're just going to show you, Teddy. Sit. So instead of pawing at your hand, they are pawing at the bell, but you obviously add the command press it. So Teddy, press it, press it, press it. Good boy. So from between now and Christmas, you have lots of time to get your dogs practicing pressing the bell for their Christmas goodies. And that is the end of our training video. And we would like to say have a very happy Christmas to you all and a very happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, everyone!